Big Rig KO back in the building. Sorry, man, I have been off for a while. I am still in the middle of my CDL classes. It's been going on week 6 or 7 now. Well, actually, week 6 will be this week. Week 7 will be actually next week. Now, I know some of you guys who've been here from the start remember that I said it should take around 4 weeks to complete the whole program. That's 1 week inside the class and 3 weeks outside of the classroom, which is in the yard. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, everything has been pushed back. We've got so many people on the yard right now. We have so many people that have been here since January and February. So it's just been a lot going on. It's been a lot of people trying to test in and test out. I just received word that one of our DMV locations actually closed down because somebody had the COVID outbreak. So that kind of puts us in a bubble of we don't know what's happening. We had a tester that was supposed to show up on this past Monday, but they did not show up. Word is because of what happened. Now, the state could have sent that tester somewhere else, or a lot of things could have happened. It's just like, I'm kind of giving you guys a clue of the guessing game that we're in. For people who are starting new in CDL school, hopefully you guys won't have to go through this. It seems like we're kind of in a new world right now with the COVID situation and a lot of other things actually that's going on within our world right now. So maybe you guys will have to deal with these circumstances, but I'm seeing a lot of companies such as CR England, Swift, Prime, and a couple of other companies that are kind of hitting me up now. They don't know that I'm in the classes right now. Like I told you guys in the beginning, I chose not to go through any company or anything like that because what I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to be my own man. I didn't want to sign up with somebody or have somebody else be the pretty much be my sponsor, because I didn't want to be beholden to anybody once I got that actual CDL. I want to be able to go out here and be a free agent, look for the proper employment that's going to suit me, and try to make the most money that I can right out the gate. So that was the reason why I did that. But like I said, I'm seeing a lot of companies hitting me up and emailing me, phone calls, because there's different things that you can go on. I wish I had my phone, but there's something called Pulse. If you look it up on the in Google, if you're a new driver and you want to get companies to kind of come at you at all ends, it's called Pulse. Just like it's spelled, just like it sounds. They will, you put your information in there, you put your work history, your contact information, and as soon as you put that information in, as long as you have what they're looking for, which is a lot of these companies are saying that you have to have at least out of 3 years, you can only have, or 5 years, I can't remember which one is. I believe it's 3 years, more than 3 moving violations. So I believe it's 1 per year that you can have, so no more than 3. Some companies are more strict on that end, where they don't want you to have any moving violations. But that is what the industry standard that I'm seeing. At least this is, once again, in Illinois. So other states, you might have other things, which I kind of doubt, because the only reason I say that is because a lot of the times these companies are running in multiple states. So I'm sure there's, one policy, one one policy for each state, for everybody. So I'm thinking that's the way it goes. But I just want to kind of give you guys a clue of what I'm seeing out there. So there must be DMVs are opening across the state. I know the one here in West Chicago is open. The one, like I said, that is closest to me closed down because somebody got sick. So therefore they're closing down the whole thing. So, you know, that's kind of pushing everything back. As far as where I am in my schooling, though, I know the last time I came on here, I had a little trouble of jumping out of the truck. And ever since then, it's been kind of good, man. It's been, just to give you guys an update, it's been kind of good. I am driving now, not like a pro. I don't think anybody coming out of CDL school is a pro. You can drive the truck, that's well and good, but you're going to come across situations that you don't know what to do, and that's why they stick you with a trainer for however many days, 23 days or whatever the company deem it necessary. You're not a pro yet, but I am driving the truck pretty well from when I first started. I did it well today, upshifting, downshifting without a problem, understanding where to stop, understanding to look at my RPMs, what speed I'm in, to catch what gears, just a lot of the things that I had trouble on while driving. I'm not having trouble on that now. I believe I can do the test route, which we've been over a number of times with the instructor. It's only like 2 miles here where I'm at. It's like 2 miles and we don't go on the highway. So it's in a street level. You go and you make your turns. You get up to the speed you're supposed to. You downshift when you're supposed to. And it's been pretty much good. It's been gold. So I can't complain about that. My skills, which is the next part of it, skills is pretty good. You know, the backing, the offset, and the parallel, those are good. I get those every time. I don't want to get cocky on the driving or the skills, because I just don't want to get cocky to the point where I'm like, oh, I got this, and not study it and not do it enough times, because when I get a test date, I want to be able to do it with perfection. So I don't want to just come out there and say that I got this and have no problems doing it and things like that. I want to perfect it and then just, you know, do it as many times as necessary. I don't care if I'm tired of doing it, because at this point, guys, I'm tired of doing it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They let us go in first gear. The truck is slow as hell. Like, you drive up, you back up. You go up, you do your parallel. I mean, you do your offset. Then you go back up. Then you do your offset and your parallel, and then you back up, and you do it again, and then you do it again, and again. And I'm tired of it, guys, to be honest with you. Driving, not so much. I like the instructors. I like even the one I had issues with in my previous video. I like her too. They all have something to learn from. They all are giving something different. So I like learning something different. I like hearing their stories. I like hearing what what the industry is like, so what to look forward to. They're giving a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily hear. I like going to the different truck stops, to be honest with you, and picking the brain of the other truckers. They see that you're a student, they're going to come to you a lot of the times, and they're going to ask you questions. Oh, how long you been a student? Where you going? Where you going when you're done? And just things like that. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. So if I can give any advice to any new students, what I would say is, pick the mind, pick the brain of the people that you are around, even the students, like, that is one of the big things. Yeah, you can talk to your instructor. Yeah, talk to your instructor. They 9 times out of 10 have the best information. Your coordinators, talk to them. They have the best information. The people on the yard, the people who are just helping out on the yard, they can tell you things about these trucks. So 9 times out of 10, they've been around trucks for years, and they can tell you, hey, instead of thinking about it like this, think about it like that. That may help you on your pre-trip or your skills or whatever. It may help you do some things, and it may even help you find a job. It may help you find a job, because a lot of the times these guys are giving knowledge and dropping gems, and you got to just be there to pick them up, So I just say ask as many questions as you can and don't think you're bothering anybody. I mean, they'll let you know if you're bothering them. A lot of times I ask these guys in the truck stops questions and things like that, being mindful of their time and understanding that they have places and situations that they have to deal with and places that they have to go. So I'm just in and out like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Especially if they come up to me and they talk to me because they see I'm a student. You know, you'll look green. They're gonna know you're a student. Like they'll know. You know, from the way you walk to the way you talk, they'll know. It's just something that the vibes of the truckers they give off. The people who've been doing this for years, they understand who's green in the industry and who's not. So a lot of times they'll know, they'll be free with the information, and a lot of times the people wear their company on their sleeves, literally. You know, they marked the cross with the company on the truck, on the trailer, on everywhere. You know, the company is everywhere, so they're more than likely to tell you about their company. And I don't want to make this a long video. I do want to tell y'all where I'm struggling. Right now where I'm struggling is my pre-trip. I'm not really struggling on pre-trip. I don't want to make it seem like that, but it is a lot to say. It's a lot to say. It's a lot to do. That no matter what state you're in, guys, no matter what state you're in, if you are with a company and you're paying your money, or you have a sponsorship with a company and they're sending you to a school, pre-trip is the most important part. A lot of people say pre-trip for last. They want to do skills. They want to drive, you know, and this is more speaking towards Illinois students, but I would think everywhere has a 3-section test where you drive, you do your skills, and you do the pre-trip of the truck. So pre-trip is the most important thing, because the reason why I say that is because there's so much information and you cannot wait to the day of testing to say, hey, I don't know anything about the NCAB, the air brakes test, the section A, section B, section C, or coupling. If you guys want a video about the sections and things like that, I'll go and break that down at a later date about what A, B, C, coupling, and the NCAB consist of. But as of right now, there's 5, A, B, C, inside the cab, and coupling. For us, it goes, you have to do coupling, you have to do the inside of the cab. If you fail the inside, which is first, the test stops. It's done. You're done right there. You get it. You know, you're done. You fail, basically. So to me, pre-trip is the most important thing, because that's the first test you're going to take. You're going to have to go out there, name parts of the truck. You're going to have to go out there and do, for Illinois students, you have to look to know what to do when you get the air brakes and things like that. You're going to have to know what to do there. So to me, that's the most important thing. Once you get that down, then you can drive, because driving comes with time. Driving is going to come. Your skills, they'll teach you, if you're in a good school, they'll teach you exactly where to put the truck, exactly where to turn your tires, exactly what marks to hit, and you're going to do that every single time. You're going to do it over and over and over again till it becomes like second nature, and you're going to get that shit every single time. So pre-trip is something very important. Other than that, I'm pretty confident. Like I said, I'm just waiting on the test date. As soon as I get one, I may let you guys know, and I may not. I'm more of a stay quiet until I pass type of situation type of guy. I'm pretty confident that I will pass on my first time. I'm not gonna go out more than once doing this. I'm not, you know. So yeah, man, I didn't want to make this a long video. I just wanted to come and say what's up to you guys. I know I've been absent for a little bit. Just trying to study, just trying to get my head right around impressing the instructor so I can get a test date and get up out of here. Money's running low right now, and I need a job soon, so I got to make this happen. I really want to be done before the 4th of July holiday so I can go up and party a little bit. You know, anybody that know me know I don't party like that, but I just want to kick it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, hang with my friends and kind of have this off of my mind and kind of be free. So yeah, man, this is KO, Big Rig KO. Man, I appreciate you guys once again. Like and subscribe. I didn't say that at the beginning of the video, but at the end I'll say it. Like and subscribe, please. Oh, guys, I almost got 1,000 hours. 1,000 minutes, I should say, not 1,000. I wish I had 1,000 hours, but 1,000 minutes of watch time, man. To me, to somebody else, another YouTuber, that may be something that's small to them, whatever. They don't care about that. But for me, man, that's a lot of love, man. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. If somebody can benefit from this channel, I appreciate that as well. Please like and subscribe. This channel builds off word of mouth. I don't do any advertisements or anything like that. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. Big Red KO, I'm out.